Upper trap, levator, scapula, ISO, positional isometric. Basically, what we're going to do is do kind of a lateral neck stretch here, and then we're going to get into a slight stretch of the upper trap here, maybe a little bit of neck, again, that levator there as well. We're trying to get, you might get a little sternocleidomastoid as well, but the goal is all this stuff back here we're trying to target and get as intentional into the tight area as we can. So from this position, the big two things are I'm going to take one hand, pull it over here as best I can. Opposite hand's going to be down here holding on to something. So if I'm in a chair, I'm going to hold on to the bottom of that chair. That allows both sides to get relatively stretched out. You don't have to go too far here. The key is, this is the big differentiating factor, we got to contract in this position. We can't just sit here and relax, because when we do that, we're not training that tissue to be stronger. We're just passively stretching it. So what I want you to do here is, as I'm in this position, I'm holding on firm to this bottom. I want you to both drive your shoulder up and pull your head back this direction. So this stuff is contracting. So if my hands weren't attached to this part of the head and under the chair, I'd be doing this motion. So I'm essentially trying to contract in that, and we can do this at varying levels. It doesn't have to be super deep in like this or super low. It could be just, hey, we start here, we contract there and see how it feels for whatever the time says. Cool. Let's say it feels better. We go deeper. If it doesn't feel better, and it's not like feeling as if it's released at all, don't go further just because you think you have to. You can always stay in the mid-range and simply build up more connective tissue architecture in this position, and then go deeper as you feel more comfortable or as that tension goes away. And in addition to, you can also vary this up with like different head motions. So I can target different tissue if I go to here versus if I go to here, right? So as my neck moves around into cervical rotation, I can definitely target different parts of that line or different lines of tissue in that area and try to make sure I'm not driving into anything that hurts more. We're just trying to work that area out. And then, as always, we want to finish off with some good flexion extension and a neck car after.